Hello, my classy people. Wayne Bolden. I'm here at the Speed King channel. Hey, heading on vacation latter part of this week coming up. But I wanted to put out a couple videos for a few stake races coming up for sure. And tip sheets won't be available this weekend. I'm going to, get out and have a little R&R for sure. And so we're going to take a look at the Chorleywood Stakes over at Churchill Downs. There's two stake races over there. And one of them, I really do like this race number 10. It's a full field of 10 going a mile and 3/8 for $200,000, 4-year-olds and up. And this is a fantastic betting race. All about the trip here on the turf. And I'm going to give you my top 3 or 4 picks in here, but this is a very good betting race. Race number 10 on the card on Saturday. And I'm going to go right to my top pick, right? Sugoy. Well, Sugoy, obviously, we're going a mile and 3/8 on the turf. And you know my weakness with Mike Maker. I just think he is heads over heels, other than Chad Brown and folks like that. But he just does such a great job with turf horses, particularly when it's a marathon race. And Sugoy is a 7-year-old, actually an 8-year-old, that has 11 wins from 34 starts, 3 starts this year, 1 win. And he's going to get his boy, and my boy, Louis Sias, is going to be up on this one. And Mike Maker does just such a great job. Had a little trouble in the Louisville Stakes, but if you look 3 back in the John B. Connolly Stakes, ran a beautiful race, and that's the race we're looking for, the one that he ran January 25th at Sam Houston. And the race before then is a starter allowance race across Churchill Downs, which earned a beautiful speed figure. And 2 back from there, or 1 back, the Sycamore Stakes, where he ran a beautiful stake. So his last 2 races haven't been his top races. Now, maybe his better races are behind him. He is 8 years old, but Mike Maker get these old horses to run somehow. So I'm looking for a bounce back from this horse. Mike is turning this horse around fairly quick off of the May 17th race out of the Louisville Grade 3. There was a lot of trouble going on in that race, and I think he should be able to get a clean trip. I think Juan was on the horse, and he went and got Louis Sias to ride today. So to me, Sugoy is going to, hopefully he bounces back. But again, I'm just, it's very hard for me to pick against Mike Maker, sometimes when it's a marathon race on the turf. So he just does such a fantastic job with these horses and usually get a square price. Sugoy, the number 10, is our second pick. Well, Anglo File. Well, Anglo File is the number 7 horse, and this may be the horse to beat, but we say that every time. The number 7 Anglo File is by English Channel on the back end by Kitten's Joy. How good is that for the turf, right? This horse is trained by Brian Lynch, who's more than capable of, putting things together. The problem with Anglo File, he just never wins. I mean, he always runs great races, right? I don't think this horse won a race since 2023. Matter of fact, September 3rd at Kentucky Downs, the National Thoroughbred League Dueling Grade Derby, he won in 2023. But if you look at his races, Grade 2, Grade 1, Grade 3, he's always right there running beautiful figures, This horse is going to break through one day, Anglo File. A consistent money earner for the connections, right? 3 wins from 21 starts, not overly raced for a 5-year-old, 2 seconds and 5 thirds, right? So in the money, 50% of the 21 starts he has, but a little light on wins, okay? Again, hasn't won since 2023. Right? Believe it or not, but always hit the board in these Grade 1 and Grade 2 races. Last race on May 10th, the Man of War ran a beautiful race, ran second, earned the best speed figure in the field. The race before then, the Elkhorn Stakes, ran third, Grade 2 race. Beautiful speed figure. So somehow, if Anglo File, maybe the change to flow. I think Javier Castellano was on this one, but maybe a jock change could get this horse to the winner's circle. If this horse is a big price, I don't know why he would be, but, you know, because his speed figures are so big, but he just never wins the race. But he is a big, big threat. He's going to break through one day. He has earned $1 million already with only 3 wins from 21 starts. So our second pick will be the number 7 horse, Anglo File, in here. And our third pick is, here's a horse that had a really tough go of it last time. Rebel Red, right? Rebel Red is bred just fantastically by Franco on the back end by Lemon Drop Kid. 11 starts, 3 wins, 1 second, and 1 third. This year's 0 for 3, and none more unlucky than his last race. Trained by Sherry Duvall, Jose Ortiz, who she likes to use, is in the orange here. This horse fell down in the last race coming out of the Louisville Stakes. Now, this is the race that Sugoy came out of as well. So that race was a very, very bad race. A couple horses, one horse went down, another one jumped. It was a lot of problems in this race, and thank God nobody got hurt. But I think Rebel Red could bounce back. We know Sherry Duvall obviously knows what she's doing. Speed figures on this one, only a 5-year-old, is excellent. Grade 2, the Red Smith Stakes ran a beautiful race. The Munoz Memorial ran a beautiful race. The Elkhorn ran a beautiful race. And the last race, the Grade 3 Louisville at Churchill Down, the horse did not finish. He walked off on his own, so he appeared to be okay. And if Sherry Duvall roll him back from May 17th to June 14th, you have to believe the horse is okay, because Sherry Duvall's a great horsewoman, and she wouldn't do this for sure, right? So Rebel Red is a horse that, and it was 3-1 in the Louisville Stakes. Same race my top picks of Goy came out of. So look for Rebel Red to bounce back. Our third pick, the number 4 horse. And then Highway Robber. I love that, right? Highway Robber's by Hard Spun. Lemon Drop Kid shows up again in one of these horses' bloodline. And Highway Robber, well, this 5-year-old has 5 wins from 13 starts. That's extremely high. 2 seconds and 2 thirds. So 10 times in the money from 13 starts. And 5 of them are wins. This horse is also a millionaire. Brian Lynch with another entry in here. And, of course, Christian Torres is in the orange. Well, this one came out of the Old Forester and ran 3rd. But if you look at that race 3 back last year as a 4-year-old in the Sycamore Stakes, that is a beautiful, beautiful race at Keeneland. If this horse runs that race 3 back at Keeneland on October 11, 2024 at Keeneland, then they're not going to have to look far for the winner. And at Kentucky Downs in September 7th, the Kentucky Turf Cup ran another beautiful race. So again, this is a very, very highly regarded 5-year-old. Brian Lynch obviously knows what he's doing. He also had Anglo File in here. So I think that both of Brian Lynch's horse deserve a lot of attention. Anglo File, who don't win as much but hits the board, the number 7, and then Brian Lynch, other horse, the number 8, who always win, 5 wins out of 13 starts, 2 seconds and 2 thirds. So again, Brian Lynch has both the 7, I believe the 7 and the 8. I'm more than sure of that, right? Yeah, it has both of them. They're right next to each other in here. So look for him to hit the board. Wouldn't surprise me if he ran 1-2 in here. But this is a very, very competitive race. And it should be a great betting race. You should find your flavor. And you should also get some value. You should demand some value in here. Because this is going to all be about the trip. 1 3/8 on the turf. So there it is, race number 10 on Saturday, y'all, as I prepare to go on vacation. May send out a couple short videos to give y'all a shout out for sure. Hey, in the Chorleywood Stakes, there's your speed king, Sugoy, landing on his boy, Mike Maker, in these marathon turf races. No one can get him ready better than Mike. And I got my boy, Louis Saez. And Mike Maker loves using Louis Saez. He loves riding Luis Saez, and so do I. So the number 10 is our top pick out here for sure. Our second pick is the number 7 horse. Well, Hope Anglo File, the Brian Lynch horse, is our second pick. Number 4 is Rebel Red, our third pick. And not to be outdone, the other Brian Lynch horse, the number 8 horse, Highway Robber. That's a very, very nice horse. That's Sycamore races. This is a great race. This is what you want to see in racing. What? The parity across the board. You can go 4, 5, 6 different ways in here. And the only demand now is get value, right? Because it's going to be about the trip, of course, right? And then you got the number 9 horse who's going to be on the front end. It's Brandon Walsh and Frankie Dettori. So again, there's another horse you can put in here, the number 9, for sure. So for your Speed King, Mike Maker on top. 10, 7, 4, 8. Just like that. Yeah, I would box it up. And somehow I would get the number 9 in there, the speed of the race, right? Because speed is what? King. But for the Speed King, 10, 7, 4, 8. Boy, I like both of Brian Lynch's horses, 7 and 8. You don't know what to do in this race. I'm going to settle with my boy, Mike Baker. And of course, Luis Saez is in the norm. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm the Speed King. Talk to y'all real soon.